Hi everyone, welcome to Bridge Starter Kit 1, Lesson 3. In today's lesson, we talk about scoring just a bit, and our primary focus is on our declarer play. So we're going to look at two techniques. One is promotion, which you're going to see in almost every hand you ever play of bridge, and the other is high card from the short side, which often strands our tricks. So here we go. Let's take a look at hand number one here. And we're going to practice counting our high card points. Let's look at South's hand. And in the spade suit, we've got 3 high card points in spades, 3 high card points in hearts, 7 high card points in clubs, and we add that together. So we have 10, 13. 13 total points. And North has 14. So North and South combined, if we add 14 plus 13 equals 27, North and South become the declaring side. And the player with the most points of that side, which is North has 14 and South has 13, North becomes the declarer. North gets to look at both hands and look to see if they have 8 spades or 8 hearts. We call those the major suits. And if they do, that suit becomes trump. In this hand, North-South have 5 combined spades and 7 combined hearts. So North is going to choose to play in no trump, meaning high card takes the trick. Then North must decide, do we want to go for a part score bonus or do we want to go for a game bonus? And adding 27 points together, all we need to call for a game bonus is 25. 25 or more points, then we want to go for the game bonus. So North calls a contract of 3 no trump. Part score contract would be 1 no trump. Game contract would be 3 no trump. Notice in the bottom right-hand corner, it says North is playing 3 no trump. North is the declarer and the contract is 3 no trump. So what does that mean? What does North need to do? North needs to take 6 tricks in the book plus 3, that's the contract number, which totals 9. So out of 13 combined tricks in the hand, North needs to take 9 of those tricks to make their game bonus. All right, so the person to the left of the declarer, that's going to be East, is going to make the opening lead. And they come up with the Queen of Spades. Now in lesson 4, we're going to be talking all about defense. And we're going to talk about what does that Queen of Spades mean. But for right now, let's focus on North-South's tricks. There are 2 types of tricks. There's sure tricks and potential tricks. We want to count the sure tricks. The sure tricks are ones you can cash off the top. So here we have 2 spade tricks, the Ace of Spades and the King of Spades. We have 2 club tricks, the Ace of Clubs and the King of Clubs. And we have 2 diamond tricks, the Ace of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds. So we have 6 total tricks and we need 9. So we need 3 more tricks. So we go on a hunt. We look at the spade suit, say, no more spades there. We look at the club suit, no, there might be something with that 4th club, but it'd take a really long time. And then in diamonds, the same thing, maybe a trick with the 4th diamond in North's hand, but our heart suit is the star of the hand. Here we have the promotion technique and high card from the short side, all in one suit. So let's focus down on the heart suit. Now, declarer will ultimately win the Ace of Spades. That would be high card from the short side. See how South has 3 spades and North has 2 spades? You always want to play your highest card out of your short side first. So North has 2 spades. So declarer would play low out of South's hand and win the Ace of Spades. Then they go right to their working suit. We call the heart suit the working suit. And the techniques, we're going to have 2 techniques. They're going to be promotion and high card from the short side. So we're sitting in North's hand. So we want to lead low from the long over to high from the short. See how North has 4 hearts and South has 3 hearts? And it wins the trick. So we want to keep playing it because, right, we need 3 heart tricks. So we play another heart up to the queen, and East decides to win the ace of hearts. Now, just a quick defensive tip. I know lesson 4 is going to be all about defense, but here in lesson 3, I just want to give you a little insight. Anytime the defense leads a suit, it's key for both defenders to keep leading that suit. So here, East would continue with the 10 of spades. Now, North can win the king of spades and now take their tricks and run because they've already won 1 heart trick. They have the Jack 10 of hearts as their second and third trick. And then we counted 6 short tricks to begin with. So you take your tricks and run and score your game bonus. I'm going to go ahead and play out all the tricks so we can get a picture of the play at the end of the hand. Okay, and then we've taken our clubs, so now we're going to take our diamonds. And we're in North's hand, so we're just going to lead a diamond or a club and give the defenders the rest of the tricks. West would win the queen of diamonds, cash their queen of clubs, and cash their 10 of clubs. Now at the end of the hand, when you're replaying the hands or you're playing the hands in class, you can click on this little I button here, this little I button, and click on board review if you want to see the trick by trick play of what's going on. Lots of fun things to do in Shark Bridge for your learning purposes. And then we go to the next deal. Now in class, we get to play 8 hands. So it's super fun to come to class and actually play the hands. On this hand, we're going to have East be the declarer. Okay, so I'm going to pop you over into East chair so they can be sitting here. And actually, we'll just keep South as there. Okay. Sometimes it gets confusing when we move around. So I'm going to show you East, West cards. East has 13 high card points. Now let's practice counting those high card points. We have 7 high card points in spades and 6 in clubs. 7 and 6 is 13. Now, the 7 comes with 4 from the ace of spades and 3 from the king of spades. 6 comes from 4 for the ace of clubs and 2 for the queen of clubs, and that's 13. And West has 9 high card points. So combined, they have 22 high card points, right? So East and West will become the declaring side. East becomes the declarer, and South is on lead. So South would lead out the queen of spades. All right, so I am going to flip you around to East chair now. So we only see the East-West cards, right, for purposes of planning. Now, East is going to get to call the contract. So the first thing they do is look to see if they have 8 spades or 8 hearts. If they do, that suit becomes trump. Otherwise, they call no trump. Then East has to decide, do I want to play for part score bonus or game bonus? And here East had 13 high card points, West had 9, so that's 22. And remember, for game bonus, we're shooting for 25, and the partnership has only 22. So East would declare no trump at 1 no trump part score, meaning they have to take 6 in the book plus 1 for the contract number, and East's goal is 7 tricks. So on the queen of spades lead, we can now see the dummy, and East is counting sure winners. They have 2 sure winners in clubs. They have 2 sure winners in spades. They have 1 sure winner in the ace of hearts, 1 sure winner in the ace of clubs, and one sure winner in the ace of diamonds. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sure winners. Okay, so they need 2 more tricks, right? They have 5, they need 7, so they're after 2 tricks. Well, we look at the spade suit, no more than 2 tricks there. We look at the heart suit, no more than 1 heart there. We look in the diamond suit. Well, it's going to be a long time before that 4th diamond in West hand might become a trick, and we need 2 tricks. So that leaves us with the club suit. Now, in the club suit, we can use the promotion technique to force out the king of clubs and then have 2 additional club tricks, which is our goal. So at the first trick, we would win the king of spades and go right after clubs. Let's go over to the jack of clubs, low card from the long side, and South wins the king right off the bat. And South continues spades. Remember, defender's tip from this class is you always want to continue leading the suit that you started with. Either your partner led or you led originally. Now East's clubs are good, and East can take their tricks and run. So they cash the ace of clubs, they cash the queen of clubs, and now South is going to have to discard as West follows and North follows. Remember, discarding is you want to throw little cards you don't think you're going to win later on in the hand. And then East plays another club. Well, I don't think South wants to play the Queen of Hearts. That might be good later. So let's play the 6 of spades. And North is still following. Now, East just wants to take their ace of diamonds and their ace of hearts. This is called taking your tricks and running. And if you look in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you say East, West, 7 of 7. So East has met their goal of winning their 7 tricks. And they would get their part score bonus for contracting for 1 no trump and taking 7 tricks. At this point, declare East has no more tricks, right? South wins their queen of diamonds and leads a heart and leads another heart, and North wins the king, cashes the jack of hearts, and then the king of diamonds. And there you have it. Again, if you want to a screenshot when you're in class, you can click on that little I, click on board review, and it will give you the trick by trick play. Okay, well, that does it for our lesson 3 short video. Again, when you come to class, you get to play 8 hands. So if you haven't had an opportunity to come to class, you're just watching this video, check your ShareFile account, your ShareFile folder, and I've created these hands so that you can replay them in your ShareFile folder. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in lesson 4.